If you ever thought about playing Guild Wars 2 or you were thinking about returning after a few years to give it another shot, then be my guest and take a seat because I got a bit of a crazy idea to start a new fresh account and document my whole journey from scratch to advanced endgame with a bit of a guidance for new or lost players, especially if you're worried that gap between you and veteran players is already too big to even start. Few words about me. Last year I hit around 10 years of playing this game, hence the account name. I have more than 9,000 hours of playing, and this series is just a itch I wanted to scratch. I'm a bit of a teacher and few of my family members are also tied with schooling system, so I guess it runs in the family. English is not my first language, so I'm not sorry for every spelling or grammar mistakes. And a small challenge I gave myself: I'm going to reach the endgame without help from my main account, so no gold transfer, no item sending, no using teleport to friend. Sounds fun. So let's start, shall we? We have already screen of new fresh account. As you can see, no mastery point, no PvP point, no world versus world rank, 0 achievement points. This is a fully free-to-play account. We have only 2 slots available for our characters. Rest of them are locked. It will be unlocked once we purchase expansion. It doesn't matter which one. So let's start, I guess. So while I'm creating my character in the background, I'm gonna answer most of beginner questions about the game I found online in the past few days. 1. Is all or most content soloable? And do I need someone to play with, aka being in a party to do stuff? Let's focus on a free-to-play version. There are a few types of content in this game for which you'll need a party of 5, whole squad of people, around 20 maybe 30, or just you alone. Exploring the map, doing map events usually don't need more than one person. It's quite easy enough to do it solo. Dungeons and fractals would need party of 5 players. Luckily there is looking for group too, so you don't need to ask every single person to join you. Other things like world bosses or capturing objects in World vs. World might require a larger amount of people, but doesn't mean you need to be in the squad. You can just follow along, and as long as you'll get some participation, you get a reward. Number 2. Do specialization matter? Or what class to pick? There's no perfect answer for that. Some classes are harder, some are easier. Some easy to play but hard to master. It also depends on your playstyle, but every class has few different builds to choose. On every class you can go either melee or range, or both. You can test every class in the PvP lobby, which I'm gonna show you later in the video. Number 3. Do I have to follow the personal story in the game? Story gives you a good sense of direction and introduction to the game and its existing problems, but there is no indicator that you absolutely have to. I would say story is just an addition. In the expansions, you were required to at least complete first few chapters to either unlock access to the map or some features like Jadebot. And we're back. We got our reward. We got even a level. Amazing. So you can see we have already unlocked this waypoint. So if we would want to travel to other starting area, Plains of Ashford, we have Smokestead waypoint, so Char. We have here Queensdale. We've already unlocked. First waypoint, we also have Silvari. and Asura. So it doesn't really matter if you pick this race and your friend pick other race. So let's see what we can do. I don't really remember what limitations free-to-play account has, but as far as I remember, using trading post is limited. You cannot send mail, but let's actually see what we have here. Of course, upgrade your account. Better to wait for sales. We have menu. We have contacts and all LFG, so all your friends gonna be listed here. Here we can. This is wrong. Here we can look for a party, so you can see plenty of content. Here also your character, your equipment, everything is locked, but unlocked soon. Build, story, etc., etc. We're gonna go through all of this later. Inventory. Oh, this is wrong. Let's see something like this. It's too wide for my taste. Guild. If we belong to guild, we can belong to as many guilds as you can see here. But we can only represent one. World vs. Sword will be available once we reach level 60. PvP level 3. So if you want to test out your character, your new specialization, profession, you can actually go there. Once we hit level 3, we're gonna go there and I'll show you. Wizards of Vault sadly unlock at the level 80. Trading company, so the gem store, the currency exchange, will it load? Yes, but there's sometimes something wrong with it. And trading post when you can sell and buy from other players. And this one is actually an add-on. We don't wanna worry about it. I just forgot to remove it. First of all, we have on the map, as you can see, I moved the map up because previously it was on the bottom. You can change the size. I prefer the biggest one. With moving, you just hover over this bar and just move it up and down. There's also a chat here. I also prefer to have it on, so we're gonna press the backslash and it's on. Let's go and level up. We have a few stuff to go. We have Scout, we have Vista, and we have Point of Interest. We're gonna reach all of them. Scouts help us with navigating where is new task to complete.
This valley is a sacred but dangerous place.
So for example
Visit
here,
the shrines.
we don't need to listen to him yet, but if you want, then you of course you can. Once you reach the area of the task, you will hear the specific sound. Also, we have event. Events are marked with this orange icon and orange circle. We can resurrect. Resurrection also give us a little bit of experience points, so it's also nice. Plus, we have all these adventure guides. We don't have to follow those. We probably complete everything just by exploring the map and doing our tasks. Normally I would pick human or Sylvari, but I'm not very familiar, after Imagine 10 years, I'm not very familiar with the Norn. Oh, the Norn personal story. So I'm gonna follow this. If you play as a ranger, you might find sometimes an animal called juvenile something. Juvenile raven, juvenile snow leopard, juvenile whatever. This one you can charm and have as your own. But we will unlock the animal panel, pet panel, probably later. Number 4. Does a gap between me and the veterans is possible to close? Should I even start playing? For sure, you won't be able to reach the same amount of hours or achievement points in a short time. But over the years, we got plenty of things that help new players to not feel far behind, as constant equipment upgrading. So, ascended armor you crafted 10 years ago, it's still valid and used. New players can experience free mount for limited time, and after reaching level 80, you can use Wizard's Vault for some rewards that would speed your progression. The biggest issue, in my opinion, is the amount of content new players have to go through to unlock everything like veterans did. Number 5. Should I create Steam account or ArenaNet account? The only issue I know is trouble with getting Twitch drops when you have Steam account, and probably troubles with linking your Guild Wars 1 account with Guild Wars 2 account. But I'm not sure, I only use ArenaNet account. Number 6. Will people punish me, kick from party, block, yell if I admit I'm new? Oh dear. Admitting you're beginner has more advantages than saying nothing. Usually players are helpful enough to explain things, guide, and even give brief summary before some important events or fights. I also have soft spot when someone new asks me for help in game. It's better to communicate, really. Don't be afraid and don't get discouraged if there will be that one upsetting person that will have problem with it. Remember that in this game there is a fall damage. So probably from this I won't die. Yeah, but double the hate, I would easily die, so if you die, just use the waypoint. Oh, do we have any coins? Oh, wow. Yes, we do. 1 silver. Amazing. So, as a free-to-play account, let's say our first goal is to reach level 3. Oh, we already reached. Okay, never mind. Then let's go to PvP lobby, and I'm gonna show you how you can check your character. All the skills. Yes. The ascension, we don't care yet. Yes, this the thing and stuff. We have the build. So PvP build, the easiest way is to just click on this icon. Actually, we can pick whatever. So yes, and you can notice that when you hover, when you expand this here, we have only 5 icons. Here also only 5 icons, but here 9 icons. And why is that? This is the bar when we pick specialization. So if we pick one of those 5 available, we remain as a ranger. If we pick one of those, we change our specialization from ranger to druid, or gale shot, untamed, or soul beast. But we don't have any of DLCs yet, so of course we cannot pick anything. Whatever pick here doesn't really matter unless you go play PvP. I'm not gonna touch the PvP at all. Maybe I will tickle the world versus world a little bit, but otherwise no. So what we gonna do? We going to to the merchant. And I think we won't have enough coins to buy weapons. The weapons is here. They aren't expensive. So what we have to keep in mind that not every weapons are available for our character. So for example, axe, on the bottom you have possibility to wear it in either hand, so both main hand and offhand. Longbow, of course we are ranger. Shortbow, of course we are ranger. Dagger, for dagger you need soul beast or the weapon master training. Soul beast we get from DLC, and weapon master training we get from Secret of the Obscure DLC. Focus, enable, greatsword, of course, hammer, enable, harpoon, enable, mace, enable, pistol, enable, rifle, enable, scepter, enable, spear gun, but this is underwater weapon, staff, enable, sword, we can check, torch, yes, trident, enable, and warhorn, yes. So let's buy, probably, yeah, we don't have enough money yet, enough coins to buy everything yet. So for example, let's try greatsword. And we have,
Never leave a wrong to right
and
the
maybe
way to evil.
shortbow or axe. Yeah, we cannot buy shortbow, so let's try axe.
That's all I needed.
Yes, we have to go combat training waypoint. We open our inventory, we can do it from the equipment as well. So here is one set of weapons, here is another set of weapons. So let's say we're gonna equip the greatsword, so we press here, we press here. Congratulations, you equipped the greatsword. To switch between our two weapons, as we have equipped the longbow and greatsword, just press the tilde, as you can see. So here in this area we have our training golems. There are people that are also training. Well, let's also train. To equip another weapon we have to be out of combat. How to know if you are in combat or no? First of all, check here on the bottom. You see? Now the arrows are available. Once we get into combat, they become unavailable, which means we cannot change skills, weapons, equipment, and anything at all when we are in combat. So now we wait. Sometimes we have to like move a little bit further, and now we can pick our skills. Here we can pick skills that doesn't really care, that they don't really care what weapon we wear. Those are our utility skills. So make sure to check all of them. I'm not gonna do that now, but you know where to check your weapons. And we have the pet management. Press here and we can name it here. We also unlocked another pet. We switch the pet with
All better.
F4
I'm here.
and we can name our pet as well. Once we are done, we press the PvP icon and exit. Once we finish a task, it's actually good to go and talk with the guy, because first of all, first up is goods we can buy. So usually it's not something we would be interested in, But first, we pay with karma. We have 207 karma. So actually we can buy enhancement and nourishment that gives us in total plus 20% experience from kills. And if we notice, we had few kills already. So this is actually a pretty good investment. Second tab here, sell. Remember to sell junk. And we have our stuff. We can double click, use them with double click.
Smash them!
We level up and we're going to pick up greatsword. Okay. Okay, we are done here. Let's move forward. All people here waiting for the mobs to spawn. Oh, we have a dancing party. So while we are here, let's explain what's this. Actually, we have quite a good explanation here. But this is the way to learn a dodge roll. So you can see two rings, and inside of it we have a little bit of traps, a little bit of things that, you know, don't allow us to go through. So one good thing is just to dodge through it. How to do that? We have a V key. So when you press V key, you dodge, but you dodge backwards. How we dodge? Forward. Forward. You just press. Sorry, habit. We just press the W key. So W,
I'm
dodge roll.
always achieving greatness.
We can open the chest. But if you struggle, make sure to position yourself back to the circle. Please don't bother me. Back to the circle and just without nothing press the dodge roll. Your character will dodge on their own without any problems. Let's pet the catos. Who's a good cat? Who's a good cat? I will definitely die trying to pet a wild cat. So when you pick armor from those chests, make sure you pick correct weight. So we are playing as a ranger. Ranger wear medium armor. So when you pick heavy or light, you won't be able to wear it. So make sure you pick the correct one. And this... Oh, we can pick some stats. Okay. I suppose strong. We want to be strong. To have a little bit more space in our tiny inventory, we can deposit all materials here. You see a few of the pieces left, disappeared. Oh, how do we look? How do we look? If you don't like your look, you can, let's say, hide your mask. You can hide your gloves. Well, let's wear gloves. Or you can go to the dice. So coloring your armor doesn't cost your transmutation charges, so you can color all you want, however you want. Okay, so I think we unlocked everything on this bottom area. We can double check by hovering over everything, every icon here. So you can see we have something here. There is a passage here. There is also passage to the Holbrook, to the main city, but let's go to here and we're gonna progress to the north. We don't want profanity filter, I don't care. Game clock. Local time. Yes. I forgot about this. This is important. I need to know what time is it, you know? Of course, I have second
You
monitor,
actually managed
second
to
screen.
sell those horrible things? Ah, yes. Humans think they bring good luck, and Char used them
Ah,
to
a
pick
fresh
their teeth.
horizon.
Oh, you can see this. Oh, hold on. This icon is a player that sadly died. Oh, you poor thing. How did you do that? Oh, okay. If you died, you just simply go use the waypoint. You will get resurrected by it. Oh, we have first harvesting material, which also give us a little bit of experience points.
Another land to spread my legend.
Oh, okay, now we hit level 10, so let's see what we have unlocked. We unlocked switching weapons, which we can do here. Let's open our let's equip our greatsword. Yes, and we will swap here. Level, obviously. We got a free mount for 10 hours of gameplay, which is nice. Okay, okay, okay. We also got mail, and we always get mail at your 10 level, because this is continuation of your personal story. Your personal story you can find here. So as you can see, we are here, and we have this amount of content to go through. So when? In the future. Let's answer another possible question. If I have Norn and my friend is Char, if we both reach level 10, do we got the same quest for personal story? No. Simply because there is a different storyline to every race, but around some level you get basically the same storyline, so you can progress together. But there is nothing, actually nothing stops you from helping your friend going through their personal story, and your friend can help you going through your personal story. Of course, you won't get any, maybe you get a reward, I'm not sure, perhaps a little bit of experience, but you won't get any progression because it's not your story. You follow completely different storyline. But if we pick the same race, me and my friend, do we still get different storyline or the same because we have the same race? Well, it depends. Because let's say we have a human, and let's say one of the person pick that I'm a street rat, and the other person picks I'm a commoner. So because we pick different things on the beginning, you also get different storyline later. So you can help. You won't get any progression, but you get probably a little bit of experience. Oh, also, yes, Raptor. Let's go to options again. Let's go to the control options again. And first of all, what I'm gonna change is our skill, healing skill going here. Yes. And on the bottom, we have Raptor. Mount, dismount. And I go by Z. You can pick whatever. You can mount your Raptor only by clicking here. And dismount by clicking here. But if you assign... I'm sorry, I made a mistake. This is strictly for the Raptor. And bind, okay. And mount dismount here. So we can mount and dismount by pressing whatever we bind. But the other way to dismount is using the tail spin, actually skill 1. So let's try it. We deal a little bit of damage. Not a lot. It's also always nice. And again, you cannot mount your Raptor or other mount when you are in combat. Oh, okay. This is another something worth mentioning. We got this pop-up that there's small amount of player on this map. Oh, and I'm died. I'm died. Let's go here. So this is a very interesting pop-up. We got very few players remaining on this map, and we can switch. We can switch instance from this map to the same map, but other instance. And as a reward, we get movement speed increased, karma gain increased, experience from kills, which we need. So, hey, yes, let's go. And you see, we ended in exactly same area. You know, this is other instance of the same map, and we have veteran. But hold on, I got a pop-up that I wear something without. Yes, you. I want to be strong. We also have this crafting station. Crafting station, well, we can use if we are leather workers, let's say. Or we have any discipline, but
Hail.
if you see the crafting station anywhere, you can actually also use bank. You don't have to look for a bank icon. You can use bank here. And by default, you get 1 tap. You can get up to 19. So plenty of space. You can also check your material storage. As a new account, of course, it's gonna be empty, but you'll see plenty of colorful icons. And no worries, you will learn most of them in no time. Also wardrobe if you want to see what skins are available in the game. Like weapon skins, like armor skins, outfits, miniatures, gathering tools, which is funny. So let's go to
Everybody wants something.
this dude and let's see kits and tools. And we have salvage kits. You won't need for now anything more than basic. So let's go basic. And we can press salvage all, fine and lower. So we're gonna salvage all of this. With salvaging, you can unlock skins, but also we get some
Spirits
materials.
of the wild
So
welcome you.
copper deposit, leather deposit, wood deposit. And we have luck. Luck you just consume. Because luck we have in achievements in this bottom part. Our magic find is actually plus 0%. So we are very lucky. I saw event and I saw something to kill, so let's kill this guy, and I think we will end our video for today. So thank you for watching. I hope it was at least mildly interesting and at least mildly helpful. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comment, and I will see you in the next video.
I am awesome.
Bye bye!